Hello everyone. Today I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update video on my Anoxa account that can as well fit into a bigger topic that I find incredibly fucking annoying at this point. Right. Now, do not get it twisted. My free-to-play account's relic quality on most of my characters is quite bad, right? Like Gala has really low speed and he has really low break effect. It's really just not all that hot. And then the exact same thing applies to my Bailu. My Bailu has pretty trash relic quality, a level 60 light cone, low level traces. When I level her up, I won't have as many issues. However, this is simply a video that I wanted to make where I'm not saying that you need a new sustain to be able to clear endgame content, but simply that the amount of investment that you need to put into sustain simply for them to sustain your team is much higher as compared to before, right? And it's really starting to bug me now that I really am noticing this basically. And yeah, I mean, I 100% once again think you can still be content with current and older sustains that aren't hyoscine, and they are giving upcoming Danny for free, so that's as well a big boon or like bonus for a lot of people out there, including me. I simply just don't like the way they've been going about enemies, right? I have noticed that the biggest reason why older sustains just don't feel as good as they used to is the mere attack frequency of mobs these days. It's easily double to triple of what it used to be, and I've especially experienced this against Lygus and as well against that one dot mob. The more you attack it, the more it attacks you. And Lygus, when he spawns his ads, all four of them, some of them do double attacks, and they take multiple turns in a row, and they keep doing this over and over and over again until you kill 10 of them. But when you do kill 10 of them, Lygus will hit your entire team with a sizable nuke, which just completely fucking sucks. Because guess what? If you use an ultimate while you're trying to kill the 10 enemies against Lygus, it will consume a large amount of your HP, and it's going to be very, very hard to get that back, right? So personally, because my sustains aren't that heavily invested in, I just can't clear the current MOC. It's not that I don't have the firepower. I sure as hell have the firepower. I have an E1 Tribby with an Archer, with an E0S1 Sunday. I have an E4 Anoxa running with RMC and Ting Yun. They aren't the craziest of teams, but they are way above the standards needed for simply clearing. But I can't sustain them is the issue. It's legit just a sustain problem, and because I don't want to go out of my way to try and do sustainless, especially on an account I purposely went full vertical invest on, I am feeling the pain for sure, right? So another announcement that I kind of folded for was E1 Archer. I got Archer quite early, and the reason I went for E1 Archer is specifically because I don't have Sparkle. If you have Sparkle, E1 Archer isn't as big of a jump as it is for me running him with Sunday. And as you can see, I spent about 50 pulls to get Archer there. But when you run with Sunday, the amount of skill points you're able to generate is simply much, much more limited. And so, with Sunday, getting Archer's E1 is basically no different to around a 33+% overall performance increase, which for Archer, that's quite big, right? This is a DPS I got for free, who works well with Tribby, who I'm soon just not going to use with my Anoxa, and also works well with Sunday, who I'm also not going to use with Anoxa. As you guys have seen from Cyrene's beta, as unfortunate and unexpected as it is, Cyrene is simply leagues above anyone else as a support for Anoxa right now, and that includes getting Ceridra as well, right? I originally set my eyes on E6 Anoxa, and if he reruns again in the future, I will go for that. However, getting Ceridra plus Cyrene currently is probably on the exact same level, if not bigger of a jump, than getting my Anoxa to E6. But this way, it goes into horizontal investment for more supports that I may be able to get more value out of in the future. So that video I made a little bit ago about going for full E6 Anoxa, it seems unlikely, I'll say, right? I could get like some disgusting luck that just completely gets pulled out of my ass, but that is highly unlikely. So this will not be my first E6 character, 99% chance, though this account is still free to play, right? This is probably the account I enjoy tackling endgame the most on. However, because it's free to play and because it's my newest account, it has the most annoying time building relics on everyone and building traces. So as of right now, as you guys may imagine, I am pre-farming for Danny. I already finished everything except for some of the Ascension materials. And then Gala, I'm probably also going to have to invest a little more into relics-wise, as I've already finished him mostly trace-wise. Right. Love you all. Sorry for not really uploading all that much lately, but I thought I'd be able to just wait till V3 Cyrene, but there seems to be some very odd beta delay that is pretty unusual. So no V3 Cyrene today. This is really all I have to talk about. Got E1 Archer so I could skip E6 Anoxa, and I could then guaranteed pick up Cyrene and then probably Ceridra on a rerun, because that team just looks super good in beta. Now, if all of a sudden Anoxa synergy gets nerfed in beta, well, it sucks, right? I don't even think it makes him broken personally. It makes him very, very strong. Don't get me wrong, it makes him a top contender, but he doesn't break the scaling. It simply comes down to, does Hoyo want someone they see as more of a side character to compete with the main pushes such as Evernight, Casterus, as well as Phanon? That I'm a little iffy on. In my opinion, it just makes them more money the better Cyrene is for Anoxa. But once again, you never know with this company. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. I wish you luck on any of your polls. Hopefully the upcoming Cyrene beta goes well. And peace out.